The scenery was bathed in sunshine as day 2 of Targa High Country dawned, with crews preparing to tackle the day's 6 stages. Today started with flowing stages through countryside made infamous by bushrangers. Competitors returned to Mansfield for a 4-kilometre street stage, the day culminating in Targa Fest on the main street. The classic category is one of the most hotly contested at Targa High Country this year, with a huge range of cars in the mix. However, showing the field a clean pair of heels is the Mazda RX-7 of Lindsay Stone and Simon Martin, with Richard Woodward and Neil Gibson, and Peter Glusky and Samantha Winter keeping them honest.
Fantastic, we've had such a good time, and that Mansfield street stage, can I tell you, that is so much fun. What a good laugh.
In Classic GT, it was Mick and Daniel Bray who held their lead into the Mansfield street stage, the Holden Tirana proving a fan favourite. The iconic early modern cars also thrilled the fans on the Mansfield streets. Despite clutch dramas, Adam Kaplan and Alicia Penny hold a 1 minute 12-second lead over Ben Calder and Steve Glennie, with Liam and Larry Howarth third. In GT Sports Trophy, Martin Dersma and Richard Wadhams are leading the way after a strong performance in their Lotus Exige.
It's been a super tight competition, and I think top 3 cars are only separated by 13 seconds, so we'll see how we go tomorrow.
We're sort of focusing on the fact that tomorrow's the day that sorts them in from the boys, so we're here, we're ready to go, and we're doing well, so if we keep this up, then good chance of podium.
One of Targa High Country's most tightly contested categories is TSD. The battle was hot today, with a mere 11 penalty points separating leaders Brian Pereira and Stevie Lee Rice from their closest rivals, Michael Moore and Richard Wolford, with Chris Waldock and Christine Kirby in third.
Well, nobody's walking away with it. I think none of us are excelling the way we would like to, but it's quite tight at the top. But we've done better today than perhaps we'd expected, and yet there's still room for improvement.
The GT4 category continues to be a hard-fought battle, with Angus Kennard and Ian Wheeler's Nissan GTR holding a 1 minute 48-second lead over Paul Dowie and Bernie Webb in their Audi TTRS, with Josh Hilton and Rod Vanderpoel rounding out the top 3.
Yeah, we had a great day today. Car was just awesome in those really fast corners today, and we got some new suspension in there, so it was just soaking up the bumps beautifully, and had a really good run overall today.
Matt Close and Cameron Reeves maintained their healthy GT2 category lead into the Mansfield street stage, with the battle behind them raging throughout the day. Craig Dean and Anthony Carr's Shelby Mustang ended the day in second, with Peter Nunn and Keith Johnston's Porsche rounding out the podium places.
And fantastic around this street stage. Mansfield just comes alive, and it's fantastic to be able to go and do some skids around the streets. Long day tomorrow, it's half the rally tomorrow on windy roads, so who knows what's going to happen.
With the day's competition over, it was time to enjoy Targa Fest. Fans came from everywhere to experience the huge lineup of cars and activities on the main street of Mansfield.
It is, it's a great atmosphere. I mean, you come down and you can have a few beers, have a barbecue and hang out with the locals and have a bit of a chat. It's great fun, really good idea.
Yes, we do. We love to chat with the locals, give them a poster, sign some, become famous, of course. So what's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Well, Charlie, what do you think of this car?
Amazing.
Yeah?